Hey, this is Jeff Dietz with Property Lions. I'm up here in beautiful Manitowish Waters, Wisconsin. Love this part of the state. It's absolutely beautiful in Vilas County. So this is one of the properties that I actually purchased. So I wanted to give you a tour and show you around the property. And also a reminder that what we do is we buy distressed properties. We help people with problems, whether it be divorce, foreclosure, short sales, and so forth. So give us a call. Here's my number, and we'll give you the tour. This was actually my personal house that I've lived in for 6 years. I decided to leave the big city of Milwaukee to, I guess, follow my childhood dream, which was living up in Vilas County, Wisconsin. So my parents had been coming up here for approximately 70 years. When my father was a boy, he came up to Manitowish Waters. So some of my most fond memories of coming on family vacations, boating, fishing, hiking, kayaking, all of those fun sports that we did. I learned how to water ski in Manitowish Waters. So an opportunity came up when this house came to buy. It's on beautiful Vance Lake, which is right below the dam in Manitowish Waters, if anybody knows it. Came available. It's an opportunity that I could not pass up. I actually bought it as a long-term rental, and I'm like, why would I let somebody else rent this house? I've got to move up here. So it was just the fact that I got to fulfill kind of one of my goals and dreams of living up in the North Woods. I just wanted to make sure I didn't make the same mistake that my grandparents and my parents made, which was not buying a property up in Manitowish Waters. My grandparents could have bought a home, actually several homes from a little resort that was offered to them for $14,000 on Rest Lake in Manitowish Waters. I don't know what the value would be because that's been since scraped, but we're talking a couple $1 million that they didn't decide to make that choice to buy it. My grandfather didn't want to come up and work on the lake house or vacation house all the time in his spare time. Then my parents never followed through and never bought that. My mom was a school teacher. My father was a crane operator. So they just didn't ever take the risk. And they missed out on that opportunity. And once this came up for me, I knew once this house came open, I'm sitting in the backyard. It's on 3.5 acres on a beautiful lake. These are the opportunities that you just don't want to miss or let life pass you by. So I jumped on the chance. It's a different way of living. I was fishing 5-6 nights a week. I would finish up working for the day. I would walk down to the dock, jump on the boat, cruise around, catch a couple walleyes or catch a muskie, just to have that. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I guess it comes back to pursue your goals, pursue your dreams. What else do we have in life if you don't have a goal, you don't have a dream? This is something that was meant so much to me. And that's why I wanted to take this moment to say, you know what, step back, smell the roses, enjoy life, enjoy your successes, but also go out there and take a risk, take a chance, follow your dreams. So as I decided to take the move up here from the big city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I knew I was going to get a slower pace of life. My goal was less stress, better quality of living. So it's very much zen to be up here. There's just something about it versus the hustle and bustle of the city, the sirens going off, all the traffic that you have to contend with. It's a much more relaxed, stress-free lifestyle. Some of the cons are the snow's pretty darn deep in the wintertime. I mean, you have to deal with snow and shoveling snow and the extreme, extreme cold temperatures. Sometimes you get power outages that might take a day to fix. You know, there's some extreme things that you do that you have to deal with. But I would say overall, the pros outweigh the cons. There's a strong labor market. I was just talking to one of my friends, there's such a shortage of labor up in this area because it's mostly retirees and vacation people. They're not up here to work. So there's a plethora of jobs. If somebody wanted to open a small business or get a job, all the businesses around here are begging for help. They're always asking for help wanted sign. So I think anybody that want to come up and have a good quality of living and a good lifestyle and make a decent living with their job, this would be a good place to be. One of the things you can expect from here is you're going to easily be able to find a job. Anybody that wants to work is going to be able to get a job. You don't need any high school, even diploma, I would have to say, or college degree. Example, the gas station, walking distance from this house, I know that they start out at $17 or $18 an hour just for high school kids. And if you put in your time, you're going to get pay raises. Bill Dietz is a very fair guy in that regard. So all the restaurants pay their servers and staff more money because it's so difficult to find. So I think you're going to have actually a higher standard of living relative to what you are going to have in other places. It's relatively cheap. Housing is a little bit harder to find. But example, I have a cute little cabin right on the lake that I'm renting right now for $1,200 a month. Most apartments in the big city are going to be $1,200 or more. And you're going to have a good pay relative to what the costs are. So I think it's a good opportunity for many people to come here. Hey, in closing, I just wanted to touch base. For my personal house, after I moved back to the city, I wanted to put it out there, so I converted this to an Airbnb. So somebody could come up here for a short-term stay, a couple of nights, or rent for a week or two in this specific property. We also have a couple other Airbnb Vacasa rentals on Presque Isle Chain and Murphy Lake. So if anybody wants to come up and experience this, check out my website, which is gonorthrentals.com, gonorthrentals.com. I just wanted to share with you how much I love it up here and spending time in the North Woods with my kids when I was a child, when my parents were children, spending the time up here. If you're living in the city or you're not experienced Vilas County or the Great North Woods, you should really check it out. If it's not with me, it's with someone else. But if you wanted to come up and stay at one of my personal houses, gonorthrentals.com, or drop me a message on our website. Thank you for watching this video and spending your time with me today. If you like it, subscribe or give me some comments or feedback. I would love to hear what you have to say. Or if you're interested in staying at one of these properties, just hit us up at gonorthrentals.com and you could actually stay in one of the houses. Thank you again. Bye-bye.